use Hangouts so we can let just people watch if they want to watch. Just trying to capture all these little learning tidbits here, so might as well share the knowledge.
I agree.
Cool. Okay. So why don't you share your screen with me, and then we'll take a look at what you're doing.
All right.
See what the problem.
How do I do that?
There's a
Here we go.
top. There we go.
I believe it.
There we go.
All right.
Perfect.
Cool. All right, so I'm not sure if I'm setting up the delegate correctly for the second table view. Can I set it to the actual view controller? I mean, I know I need to have it set to a view controller, but
Yeah, show me the problem first. Like run the app or whatever your problem is, and show me what's going on.
all right.
Show me where it hurts, Jacob.
I'm showing you. All right. Can you see the simulator?
All I see right now is code.
Okay. Let me see if I can share another screen.
There we go.
Okay, so if I click on the cell, it's not printing what I'm trying to print, just to see if it was working. I was testing some things.
No.
But if I go to my collection view, these cells are functioning.
Okay.
And then also, these cells aren't working as well, but they click through to the collection view cell.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So wait, are these all in the same view controller?
Yes.
So you've got one view controller, and it has, let's see, 2 table views and multiple. Actually, it has 3 table views and multiple collection views. Well, how is this set up?
Right now, this is one table view.
Okay.
Any courses uses the same table view but puts the collection view in it.
Okay. So it changes the type of cell.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this would be a second table view, and I think I might have to revisit how this is working.
Okay. You know, that could also be the same table view if you wanted it to be, and you just put in those filter cells. But let's first things first. So you're saying when you click on these cells here, nothing's happening.
Yeah, nothing's happening.
All right. Let's look at your code now.
All right. One second. Maybe I can share my whole screen. There we go. That's better.
Okay, so table view delegate itself, data source is self. Okay. And show me yourself or your did select.
Right now, it's just a simple if statement with print.
And neither of those are being called?
Yeah, neither of them are being called. And if I have something outside of the statement, that's not being called either.
Okay. Okay. So did select row index path is not being called. So that would indicate to me that nothing is receiving a tap gesture as it should. So is your app still running or no?
No.
Let's run it again. Keep your Xcode open though so we can see your Xcode here, but run the app.
Okay.
Okay, now There we go. On the bottom of your Xcode there, next to the triangle, down that little bar where the console is.
Yeah.
Click the one next to the triangle on the left. Yep. Okay. It's not. There we go. Now, drag on the side so we can angle it here. Just click and drag right there. Yep.
Yeah.
It'll rotate.
Oh,
It'll rotate.
okay.
All right. Now, I see some problems. Okay, scroll low towards that way. Yeah. Now click right there. Stop. Right there. Hover. Click. Oh, there's this thing in front of it. I can see it right there. Okay, keep scrolling. I feel like something's in front of our cell here.
Oh, this.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but something's in front of it. But usually it lets us see, like, lets us click it. Try rotating it and clicking it. Oh, right there. What is it? It's, we lost it. Oh, no.
Oh.
Okay.
How do I get back to the full view?
Click the top left button. Up, higher, right there. Oh, that didn't work. Try running it again.
Let me just.
So when you're able to select it, it usually tells you the name of it.
All right.
Right there, you've got it. Just we need to. What is that? Click it. Okay, it is UI table view, empty list, UI image view. There's an image view there.
Huh.
Image.
Can I, if I hit delete, will it delete it?
No.
UI image view.
So it's in your UI table view, empty list, UI image view.
Is this it, you think?
I don't know.
I'm gonna delete it. I gotta stop things.
Table view, search bar, main course, mini course, difficulty cell. What's this top view?
This one?
Oh, it says top view. Go down, down.
That is just the top, the little nav area.
Okay. View. And there's the table view inside the view. Click oh, that's the main view. Okay. Then you got the table view. I really feel like something's intercepting your input.
Okay.
What happens? So I'm curious. When you switch items, like between item 1 and item 2, like what's happening? Like in that little tab bar we created.
And it just basically, it changes what cell's being called.
I don't know, but let me show me the code. When you click that, what's happening?
All right, so when we click it down here, it just changes the enum.
Okay, so that's it right there. It's okay, so it's a delegate function, current course type main, and then you reload the data.
Yep, and then so up here under will display cell. If it is the mini course, then it sends the delegate or the data source delegate, and then calls the collection view. But so what's weird is if that view is in front of it, you'd think it'd be in front of this as well.
Hmm. This is your collection view.
Yeah.
Interesting. Hmm. 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 Collection view. Collection view layout. So your table view is not being selected. Was it ever working?
I can't tell you because I just started digging into this today. I didn't really think about it.
Okay. Table view, set the table view. So you've set the delegate and you've set the data source. Um, and the other ones are being called though, right? Like self-row index path, obviously.
Yeah.
Difficulty cell. And those are, what are those cells? What class type are those? The ones that aren't working? Is it
The UI table view cell, they would be, let's see, right
main
here.
course or mini course? It's the main course, right?
Yeah, main course.
Okay. So let's see here. Something is blocking you from receiving input on your. Okay. Yeah, something's blocking you from receiving input on your table view cell, but your collection view cells are working. You set the delegate. You set the data source. Configure cell, progress view, stack view. Let's just go look at your storyboard for that cell real quick, just as a double check.
And that would be, let's see.
Main core cell. Okay, click main core cell.
Yep.
Interesting. Oh, I see. So, okay. To be honest, I've actually never, ever once made multiple cells in the same storyboard. That's interesting. Let's see. Main core
Something
cell.
I shouldn't be doing?
Well, first off, it's hard to. No, I mean it's just curious. I'm probably gonna go look into it more. Because my first choice probably would have been to use, if I had to use multiple cells, I probably would have used zib files.
Okay.
Made 3 different cells, but I don't have an answer. I can't say that this is not best practice. I've just never seen it done before.
I mean, I can recreate them in zib too.
Oh, no, let's solve this problem. We don't have time for crazy refactors here. So you've got a main course cell, and you've got your content view. Click your shadow view there. What is this? Shadow view. Shadow view.
That's just the background to the cell.
That makes sense. And then you've got the stuff inside of it. Click your content view again. And on the right-hand side, okay, user interaction enabled, yes. Go to your main course cell. Let's make sure that user interaction is enabled on that too. Which it is. Background clear color. Selection default. Okay. This is curious. Let's go back to your code. Let's see here. So you never tested this before, like to see if it would be selected.
Yeah.
It's index path, if table view, index path. And then you got your self row at index path. So if table view equals this table view, and if current course type equals main, and if current cell type equals difficulty, else if, or that's just an else. So main core cell, those are obviously being configured just fine. And this screen loads by default it loads the main core cells.
Yes.
So where are you initialing the default code?
I mean, I guess I just am setting the enum to main right off the bat.
Where?
In the view did load, I believe. Let me just find that. Oh, right at the top, I initialize it.
Okay. You can actually, a quick code tip here, you can get rid of the colon and the course type and the exclamation point and just make it equal, yeah, to main. And well, in this case, you could probably do the name of the enum.main. I think that should work.
Okay.
What is it, cell type or course type? Yeah. There we go. We're going to be using type inference wherever we can. Okay. So table view, delegate data source, estimated row height. Okay, so we're saying the row height's 100. This is interesting. UI table view, automatic dimension.
And I was having issues with since the like the beginner tag or the intermediate tag that's going in between some of the cells.
Okay.
And I just kind of estimated it from the bigger cell, and then it's shrinking. It gets shrunk down then when the.
So do you have the delegate question? Is this the only place that you're doing the row height, or are you also using one of the table view delegate functions for that? Height for row index path. Are you using that anywhere?
No, I got rid of that. I was at one point, but it was being overridden anyways.
How tall is that cell? 100-ish?
Yeah, well, it depends which one's being called.
Okay, I'm just curious. If we just comment out those 2 lines of code on 40 and 41 and then implement hyper index path, I want to run a test. I want to run a test and see something. What I want to see is if the height is getting screwed up, making it not tappable. So if we comment these out and then implement hyper index path and force it to be 100,
yeah.
I want to see if it works.
All right.
Just put it anywhere. And just return 100 for now. Let's run it and see. Just click and see if anything's happening.
No. That one still works.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. So that is so strange. Hypro self-road index path is not being called for some strange reason. Okay, let's undo this code and let's run that view thing again, the view hierarchy tool after you run your app. Something's just not adding up, Jacob.
Oh. It was just bound to happen because I got everything done and pretty, and I was like, you know what? I didn't test some stuff.
Okay. So this time let's click your table view cell. So this is UI table view wrapper view, empty list, UI table view content view. All right, and try angling it a little bit. Oh my gosh, freaking neighbors. Okay. So this is so curious. You got all these views here. Nothing's being selected though. And you got this strange image view floating here, which is really bugging me. Maybe we should just go and find that and eliminate it.
Okay, you know, I have a suspicion of what it is. I think it's my whole pull-down menu. I'm going to redo that. It needs to be a zip file anyways. Right now, I have a view that...
Oh, interesting.
Do you think that's it?
Very possible. Let's just press delete, and you can add it back later. You can undo it.
Oh, I'll just delete the whole, yeah, just this.
Okay. Start there, and let's run it and see. Hold on. Everything's going to crash. That is accessing your table view search bar right there.
Nothing should be once let me get rid of everything. Table view, get rid of this.
There we go.
I think it'll be good.
Okay.
No, still nothing.
I'm curious.
Should we see if that floating line's still there?
You might try and see if that's still there.
It is.
I have another test that we should run.
Okay.
Let's see if we can detect which view is being tapped when you click. So we're going to write code for that. Okay, so anywhere in your class here, else in its own function.
Okay.
And let's type in touches began. You don't ever need to write that. You just type the word. Right there, yep. Boom. And then say, what do we want to say? Touches. Let's say, okay, so let's say let location equals touches dot first. Is there a first? Yeah, touches dot first. So I touches dot first. And just put an exclamation point. This is just a test, so exclamation point, and then do dot location in view, and then say self dot. Well, just let's see, self dot view. We'll see if it works. We'll see if it forwards these events. This is just a quick test. And then
location then.
Well, let's say. Hit test. Location. All right, try let view or let a view, and then space, and we're gonna say type in the word hit test. Oh, equals. Sorry, equals, and then type in the word hit HIT test. I'm not seeing it. Shoot. It's been a while since I've played around with these. What I was trying to do is grab the view, type in self.hit test. I haven't done this forever, so it might not be available anymore. I don't know. Never mind, Jacob. It's gone. So someone's messaging me. Mikey Mike says, could it be needing to change true to false for can focus row at index path delegate in the new menu? Have you implemented that function anywhere?
What was it?
You can delete all this code here.
Right.
Can focus row at index path?
I don't think so. Oh, what's going on?
Just return true, I'm curious. I think we need to find that floating view, that image view.
All right.
Probably just in your storyboard somewhere. Yeah?
Yeah, I just want to see what it's called again. All right, UI table view.
It's an image view inside of your table view, which is interesting to me that would even be there. Selected, view, table view.
So it's in here?
Well, at runtime, it looks like it is. Are you using image views in any of these cells? And so you've got the coin.
Yeah, I have image views in them. Let's see. That little preview eye, and then the coin, but that's on the custom button that.
Yeah.
So on the main cell, not just the one eye. And then the difficulty cell, the little.
Are they showing up properly?
Yeah, everything's showing up properly. Actually, let me show. I have the preview course thing hidden. I should run it with that showing. All right, let me just see here. Cell, main cell. Yeah, so that's all showing.
I think something's covering up your views here. Hmm. And you turned off cell highlighting at some point or did you not? Or you just never even got there?
Yeah, I don't think I got there.
Cell selection on touch. All right.
Yeah, it's default.
You know what I would start doing, Jacob? And I think this would solve your problem. Make sure you do some commits beforehand. But I would start deleting objects one at a time, like your top view and other things. And delete it, see if it works. If it works, then you know it's a problem. And then otherwise, you can put it back, then move on to the next step and start deleting stuff from your storyboard here. And I think you'll come to your problem, because with table views, they always work, right? And the only thing that wouldn't work is if there was no delegate selected. But you have set that and you've implemented the delegate functions. The other thing is if something is blocking input, so something is intercepting input. So on iOS, you have what's called the UI responder chain, and all the way from the top, when something's tapped, it passes it down until a view is ready to accept that view and handle it. Well, in your case, it should be accepting the view and handling it, but something else is getting to it beforehand. It seems like it's like something's in front of it, one of these views, this tab bar that I don't know if that Jack created, or I don't know how it all. I don't know what's causing it, but I think something is intercepting that input.
Okay.
Unless you explicitly wrote code to turn off user input on those cells,
Right. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'll go through and start deleting.
That's what I would be doing right now.
Okay.
Deleting junk.
All right.
Yeah. I think you'll probably find it and be like, oh, that's stupid.
Probably. There's a lot of stuff on this.
I'm I'm curious. This whole thing with multiple table views. It's just it's an interesting setup. I'm just thinking aloud here. But if I had 3 table views that I needed to work with,
There's a creepy guy behind you.
Yeah, he's always creeping. If I had 3 table views, so you've got this table view, and then you've got, it's just really the same table view, and you're changing the cells, and those have collection views. And, another thing is your collection views could be overriding your input as well.
And that would make sense because they're working.
Yeah, I'd be curious. That'd be the first thing I deleted is the collection view. You may have to mess with the code there too, but delete that. And then if it starts working, we're probably gonna have to come up with a more elegant solution because what we're doing here is getting pretty complex.
I'll just delete let's see.
Or just make it show. What would you do? Oh well, shoot. Yeah, you're gonna want to delete.
I'm just gonna want to comment this out so the cells don't ever get loaded.
Okay. Select collection view. Let's try that. Run it. I'm curious.
No.
Table view data source, number of rows and section. Table view, go select the table view, you're returning 6. Oh, this is interesting. So this is a extension. This is interesting. So an extension. Why is this an extension?
Because our style guide tells us to.
To do what? To
extend anything that you're extending off the view controller.
Oh, instead of writing it in the view?
Right.
Wait, what?
So the table view and the collection view are both extensions.
Oh, interesting. What coding paradigm is this? I didn't read this part of it, I guess, or something. This is
let me try to find it. Extensions. Why isn't this working?
So wait, what's actually in your view controller then? Nothing?
Not much. Just the view did appear and view did load and
I'll have to ask Jack about this. I don't necessarily agree. I don't necessarily disagree with that. It's just
can an extension really
seems pointless. That's what it seems like. It seems pointless.
Okay. I mean, but would the extension actually mess anything up?
No, it won't. It's absolutely fine. But the thing is, it's not like you're going to reuse that for anything. Like,
right.
Different table views or different screens, like because it's very unique and custom code. I find it very interesting. That's all.
Okay.
Anyway, just do what you're doing here.
I'll delete physical views and I'll delete a cell at a time and see if anything changes.
Yeah. Also, good lesson here is test things as you go.
Yeah, I should have.
Because then it's easy to say, oh, wait, it just happened. My clicks are working, but now they're not.
Right. And then I'd be able to remember when they worked.
Yeah, I say just start deleting stuff and then put stuff back as it makes sense. Gotta have to do some debugging here.
Alrighty.
Sorry, couldn't figure it out for you.
No, it's all right. I'm glad it doesn't seem like it's my code.
Yeah, I'm going to get back to you on this whole extension interestingness.
Now, as far as the collection view, that needs to be in an extension, right? You can't. I couldn't have a.
You could have had all of these as part of your view controller. Just
I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna chat with Jack and we'll look, and I'm gonna see if there's any real purpose and reason. It's like, okay, sure, it makes your file maybe look a little bit neater. I suppose I can understand that. But if you think about this, an extension is you're extending a class, right? You're adding functionality to it.
Yeah.
What it means is somebody, like for instance, you might extend like UI color, like we have in our project, to add more colors for your specific project, like Devslopes red. That makes sense. You want all the default controls that and functions that UI color offers, plus your own. This could have just very well been done inside the view controller, and it would not have made any difference at all.
Right.
And anyway, I'm really curious about it. Why Ray Wenderlich thinks that everything should be in extensions. I
don't know. I mean, unless I read it wrong, but that's the way I took it.
You probably didn't. A lot of this came from there, so I'm not. Don't worry about it though. You figure this problem out.
Alrighty. Well, thank you. I'll keep you in the loop.
All right. Sounds good. Good luck.
See ya.